Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Last episode we did some logistics work around Devil's Den, and now we are exploring Grund, and we're starting to explore the new region. For now, I think we've done everything we can here. I think we're just going to go over to Horse Chan and defeat what's his face. Why does whistling freak people out?
Quick! 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 Go. Whoa, whoa.
What's this?
So I went to see my brother
Nice.
to talk about the inheritance. But you're...
Orman. Oh. They're building. Hmm.
Go! Quick!
A lot of building in this area.
Ka! Ka!
Who are you?
I'll get you!
You will?
Oh, shit!
Hmm.
I've been waiting for you!
Ow.
Go fuck!
Oh, I know. Really?
Fucking die already! Show what you're made of!
Look how I disarmed him. That was cool. Hmm. Money. Ooh, a good male coif. Let me repair that. Not better than what I have. Okay.
Die! Gah!
You, sir.
Good day to you.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. But I have a proposition for you. The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
So I've heard. The innkeeper at the Devil's Den mentioned it.
Fuck me. You know everything, don't you? But yeah, I've battered my share of sluggers down at the den, that's true. That was before the army showed up. You won't find me at the Devil's Den these days. Anyway, what about you? Want to take on the locals?
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone. Or have I made you shit your brays?
The only shit being spouted here is from your mouth. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one's beaten me for as long as I can remember. And besides, I have the stone. So just back off and forget about it. I'm doing you a favor. Because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking painful bruises.
I don't care about your talk. I command you to fight me for the Thunderstone, as you used to. And if you refuse, I'll cause you a hell of a lot of trouble with the law.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Us Brutons have been farming here since the dawn of time, and we've never had any trouble with the authorities. Besides, we're free peasants, So there's not much they can do.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. If the local authorities won't listen, the church will.
Stop blathering. It's not helping you. Yeah, I get it. You're provoking me. Nice try. All right, have it your way. If there's one thing I really hate, it's arrogant, cocky outsiders who think they know it all. Prepare for a beating.
Let's have
I'll
it.
wait for you by the pen behind the barn. That's where me and the fellas train, and we're all train with you too. When you get there, put up what you're wagering against my stone. And no armor. That goes without saying. Better yet, strip down to your waist so nothing gets in the way.
Behind the barn.
Farewell, good sir.
Um. Okay, well then.
Take care, friend. I'm sorry.
I'm ready for this.
Always.
You've got the stone.
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to part with it anyway. Have you got enough?
Here it is. I'm no cheat.
Trust, but back it up with proof. Well, we have everything we need. Let me just take off my coat.
You call yourself a magister? I think both of you. Stand behind her back. My granny can punch harder than you. Show him what for. You call that a punch? Show him what for. You call that a punch? Shove his teeth out.
Sit!
Come on, move, you snail. Granny can punch harder than you. Knock his teeth out. You fight like little girl. Give it all you got.
Christ!
My granny can punch harder than you. Give it all you've got. My granny can punch harder than you. Give it all you got. You fight like little girls. Show him what for.
Ooh.
Like little girls. You fight like little girls. You call Praise God.
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
No need to be so upset. It's not so bad. Just a little embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect. What about the stone?
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have it.
What? But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it. I just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a Thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a Thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed my suspicions. I haven't had any luck finding them since then, though, and I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. And if you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Look, I won fair and square. But I still don't have that Thunderstone of yours in my hand. Truth be told, I'm feeling a little cheated. You could at least throw a dog a bone, eh?
Bollocks to that. You got your wager back, so don't be getting greedy now. And you barely won anyway. If you want anything more from me, bring me back my Thunderstone.
If you don't cough up, everyone far and wide will hear what a lying bastard you are and how you tried to fuck me over.
If you think you can talk shit to Tomlin Brutans, think again.
Alright, we got that. So, it is that way. Well, off we go then. Wait, what quest is that?
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that, but sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard the Quarry. You probably know the place. I was gonna take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A Thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was. Take care, friend.
What's this quest?
Tell me more about the fight.
Ask away.
What fighters do you have here?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm and's quite a big mouth on him. But he has the strength of 2 men. After him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit older than me, but don't let that fool ya. He has a steady hand and bloody good aim with it. And last and maybe least is Darling.
Darling?
He's kind of like the local buffoon. His name's Tobias, but everyone just calls him Darling. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder. And he's never been the same since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs in Grund.
He doesn't sound like an opponent to be feared.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know the first thing about fighting. He hasn't won a single fight. But it's not that he doesn't try.
Where do your fights take place?
That old Chuchas.
And who might that be?
Chucho is our hog. We fight in his pen. He doesn't care. He always just hides in his pigsty.
I reckon I can find that. Can I get involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood. And maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
Well, I haven't won any tournaments here yet. But I've knocked a few people around.
Well, you'll see if that'll be enough.
And if I manage to beat them all?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Darling may be a bumbler, but Stanley and Tuma are no pushovers. Well, if you pull it off, you certainly won't come up short. It was good to see you, my friend.
Oh,
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
do I know you?
I'm Henry. Young Bruthans told me you're learning to fight.
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
Sometimes it's best to explain things with your fists.
Only it's always me who gets the explanation.
Well, how about trying your luck against me?
Why not? Do you have any money? We can bet, and whoever wins gets everything.
That sounds good.
Get ready, then. Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Thanks for the fight.
yeah. Oh, now you can challenge Tuma.
Am I trans...
Shall we fight?
But of course. And before we get started, let's...
If you say.
Thanks very much. Christ!
Gosh, I feel like I've been split in half.
Thanks for the fight.
Aye, you're welcome. Here, take...
Thanks.
I'm the best around here. What do you say to that?
Do you want to fight?
Sure, I could go for one. Do you have money to bet?
Of course.
I'm glad to. Oh, boo bloody who? What's the matter? Does it hurt? Watch and ha! Who wants to knock you on your ass? I'll piss in your face. Oh, big bloody... Fucking hell! Who wants to knock you on your ass? I'll piss in your face. Should I call you a priest? Or your mom? Do you have two left hands? Fuck you! Who wants to knock you on your ass? Fuck you! Who wants to knock you on your... Christ! Shit! Sacre! I reckon I cut off more than I could chew. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin. His jaw's gonna drop when he hears some out of town and kicked all out.
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered. But I'm impressed. You're good. Here you go. We know how to appreciate a good fighter here. Not long ago, I heard the hired hands in Miskovitz spend the long hours away by fighting. You can go see for yourself. And in Kuttenberg, they fight in a tavern called the Hole in the Wall. The name suits it perfectly. So don't expect to be treated kindly.
That sounds worse. But I'll see. Maybe I'll go there and take a look.
Oh, by the way, Darling was looking for you. Go and see him. He'll be glad. Farewell.
Do you need something of me?
Well, I wanted to ask you for something.
Pray tell. What's it about?
You wouldn't want to have another bout, would you?
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Why? I already beat you. And Tuma and Stanley, too.
Exactly. So I figured that if I beat you now, you'll still win overall. But if Stanley saw me beat someone that kicked his ass, maybe he'd leave me alone.
And do you think you'd stand a chance to beat me?
Well, that's just it. I'd need you to help me a little.
Look, wouldn't you rather learn how to fight properly? I'll be happy to train you.
I don't know if it's a good idea. Auntie says I'm a little slow.
Oh, you'll manage. Knocking someone's teeth out is actually pretty simple. And you've got the strength of 3 men. So there's nothing for you to be afraid of.
Well, all right. I can't anymore.
Me neither. Let's take a break.
Do you think I stand a chance against Stanley now?
Definitely a better chance than if you pretended to beat me, but still knew nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able to hit back.
Thanks, Emery. You're a true friend.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you like horses or dogs?
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grund sometime. I'll take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
All right, well, let's head all the way the heck over there.
Careful.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Let's see, now we can travel the countryside.
Quick! Go! Die! Ka! Go! Whoa! Whoa!
Sausage.
Ah! Ugh.
Mother of God, that was terrifying. If it wasn't for you, they'd have torn me to pieces. Thank you, lad.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe and sound.
Nothing, you say? No, no. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, for you, so that you don't forget me, and thank you again.
Which way? I feel like if I go this way and continue, it would be better.
Go! Quick! Ka! Die! Go! Go! Ka! This whole
Convoy.
God! God! Go! Quick! Quick! Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Or borscht. You know, they hate me. They don't like me here. I'm an outsider.
Something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world.
Slow down, you idiot.
Cobbler. Grocer. A church. Ow. How do I want to pay that?
My humble respects.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Horshan.
There's no inn there, but the Bruthans have a farm out there. So I can guess what's going on here.
Well, I suppose you guessed right. Tomlin over Horshan way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow. So you better come clean, before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthans made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Who is this Andrew Ramhead?
A mercenary commander from King Sigismund's army.
Oh,
He's been
fuck.
ordered to guard the roads with his men. Or so he says. But apart from that, they also carry out raids, rob the people, mug merchants and steal cattle. And they make the peasants pay tribute. And of course, after our fuck-up, they've turned the screws and are demanding even more. Another reason for everyone round here to hate me.
Where can I find this Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
You may have had bad luck, but that doesn't mean it's cursed. With stuff like that, you're playing with fire. You stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone turned against you. I didn't steal it from anybody, so I have nothing to worry about.
Well, if you put it like that, that never occurred to me.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, There's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
'Cause he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. 'Cause if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Alright, where's this place at? There? Find the military encampment, huh? Whoop.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
We're not overweight, are we?
Quick! Ka! Whoa!
We're kidding about the bird's eye view. I don't want to save and interesting, I found that. Do we have any? Why? We're gonna save here.
Fuck you, Horson! We're gonna go! I'm done with this. Shit, fellas! Where are you?
I do a long range hit. Boy, a lot of good loot. I need to find somebody to sell this to. Holy crap. Come on.
Everyone get over here! We've got an intruder! Now you're gonna get it! You can't stand up to this! You wanna try me? Take that! Now I'll shoot you dead!
Really?
Wanker! I'm done with this! You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Alert! Alert! Take that! Now you're gonna get
Come on.
You're no match for us, bugger.
Fuck you! That hit home. Take that.
Come on.
I'll help you.
Show what you'll be. Hey, get him! Useless.
Show your stuff. Bad luck.
Christ, I'm hit. No, you don't. Christ. Christ, I'm hit.
Left, up, left. After a left and overhead slash, finish the attack from the left side. Okay, left, up, left.
Christ. Show your stuff. Jesus. Now you're finished. Bad luck.
This guy. Money, money, money. Ooh, and our night legs. We're gonna have to like go through our horse and replace all the crappy crap. Because everything on these people is good. I don't know where I freaking killed everybody at. Alright, that was Andrew.
When's the last time I ate something?
The last time I ate. I think that's all the bodies. So we're going to do a mass swap here. Alright, we'll start with that. No, I did not want to swap to that. To the horse. That's apparently better than what I have. Grass with folds. Ooh, I like that. I'll take it. Okay, this we're gonna drop. Horse can't carry no more. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some of this stuff because this is what's heavy. Milkois, we don't need all that. Milanese gauntlets. Really? Those are better. By 282, 5, and 4. Sure. And those aren't even repaired yet. Ooh. Hello. Noble Brigandine legs. Lamellar Knight legs. Nice that those were red, but eh. Yeah, we're so overweight. Oof. Damn, those are heavy. Oh, we're gonna drop those. Yeah, it's the chainmail. Holy crap. Horse. There we go.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Pick those up though. Well, whoever comes across all this is going to be feeling rich. There is a I can find it. That. I think I'll keep that. All right, now let's go over here and take a look. So we pretty much took out their whole camp. Really? There's no way in there? I guess the only way is blocked, which is right here. And make sure I don't fall in this. Well, I wasn't expecting to... Aha! Ooh, a skill book. Nice.
Intruder! Get over here! Head, arsehole! Attack! Come and help us!
Oh god.
What the fuck was that? I'll hack you to ribbons.
Come on, come on, come on. Damn, more good gear. I'm gonna find a rich blacksmith. Okay, well, where's the...
Hey, by all the saints, don't leave me here. Please, untie me.
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks. Christ almighty, you stormed in on them like you were the Archangel Michael himself. Thanks for getting me out of here.
Fuck, man. I'll tell you whatever you want, but not here.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something. Well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Clever. Take what you can, and stash the rest for later.
I'd have helped myself to it, but think of it as my way of thanking you. I just hope they weren't making it up, and you find something there.
I'll take a look around and see. Thanks for telling me.
Well, it's the least I can do. And good luck with that bloody stone, though my advice would be to steer well clear of it.
Well then. I think we've earned everything we can from here. I nearly died just trying to be a gunslinger with a very unwieldy pipe. Come here, horse. Let's go look at their stash.
Quick!
He's probably overweight.
Go!
Ow. Drowned wagon. Alright, let's see if we can.
Go.
Whoa.
Hell, this thing is at. I'm gonna wait till daylight. Two dead trees. This is where ah. Damn, I'll kill myself. Okay, let's get out of here. I really need to sell my stuff. I'm curious about this though. Ooh. Bees. Anger the bees. Guess not. I'm trying to kill myself. How do we get out of here? Also, horsemanship. All right, off we go.
God. Quick. Quick. Go. God. 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 Go. Go. Go.
Oh, we got bandits up here.
You don't remember me, you fucker. You sold me that magical ointment for 50 groschen. You said it would make me invisible.
You will be. You just have to...
Fuck! Take that fucker out, do it! We're going to...
You horse son! I'm just getting started! Ah, shit! What the...
Ooh.
Take that!
Do it! I'll rip your arse open!
What do you want?
Fuck you!
Hey. What the... Blood?
Take that!
Jeez. Getting harder and harder to kill people these days. I see is two different items. You had a falchion, okay. And this poor dude.
Go! Quick! Ka!
This one quest is taking me all throughout the countryside. Oh, this is where we started, okay.
Quick! Go! Go! Quick! Whoa!
Greetings to you.
Oh, here, give me that.
Fresh vegetables.
Come and see this good for nothing. A criminal and
God be with you. Oh, g'day.
Guys.
Horseradish here.
from
Delicious.
his neighbor, insisting he would pay on St. Gallus's day. But St. Gallus came and went, and this swine still refused to pay.
It
So
ain't
his
true.
neighbor went to the court, which decided that the pig should be returned to their original owner. But in the meantime, this swindler...
Today's scorcher.
You.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsh, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
But first I
Please
get cleaned
hurry.
up.
With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things, especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Yes.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Can you think of something that might help me heal him? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechkow, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed, breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about it. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. Take care.
Greetings, sir.
I offered Mlada to try and cure Peter. Can you think of anything that might help?
I already gave the women some advice, but they just don't listen to me.
What did you tell them?
To put Peter in a dark room, because speaking to him makes it worse. But most importantly, they should get some vinegar and salt and rub it on the soles of his feet. Then they should mix mallow, linseed, bran, and a pinch of salt and boil it in water. Strain that through a cloth and add a bit of honeycomb as well as a drop of wood oil. Then all they have to do is wash his arse out with it. Finally, they need to cut open a black chicken along its backbone and put it on Peter's forehead.
Oh, please.
But before that, they'll have to shave his head. Peter is going mad, and this is the only thing that can help him.
That's not exactly a simple procedure. I can't promise you I'll try it.
Trust me, this is the only thing that's going to... Simply put, Peter's losing his marble.
Do you have any idea how it might have happened?
Well, I know he was headed to Colin on business, but he never made it there. He came back all red, couldn't breathe, as if he was being hanged. I wouldn't be surprised if some bandit grabbed him by the throat along the way.
I'll ask him if he was attacked.
That would be my guess. And why else would he be looking for weapons, eh? He's... Take care, sir.
God bless.
Do you know anything about Peter's illness?
I have no idea. I don't deal with these things. Take care, friend.
God be with...
Can you think of anything that might help me heal Peter?
I wish I did. Farewell.
Go on.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me. As if Mlada didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Hmm?
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
When you went to Pechkow on business, did anything happen to you on the way? Did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
Well, there aren't any signs of a brawl on your body, but you look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the veins on your neck pulsing.
Sigismund. He's the one who's got me by the throat.
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here to crush us, just like in Opatovitz. When I saw what happened there, they didn't stand a chance.
Did they have a fortress in Opatovitz?
No.
But you do have one here?
That doesn't mean anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer and we'll die slower.
I don't think I can convince you otherwise. I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odor. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will, when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that. What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day. But it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats. And they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatovitz, Suchtol is next. I'm sure of it.
What am I going to do with you, Peter? There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. Last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Chamomile deconcoction. We drank our only one. But I know where we can find what we need.
Can't go on. I examined Peter. His body is fine, but he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Prayer certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard, and even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it and don't give up.
Very well, but hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head, and that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. Greetings. I apologize.
Nothing more. You're only saying that because you don't have anyone.
Praise the Lord. You've no business here.
I don't, or...
And I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me. Good.
Isn't this an alehouse?
How's your aunt?
Hey!
Don't even ask.
That bad, is it?
The last time we visited, she didn't even recognize us. She must be
That's cool, I got a little musician.
And that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
Innkeeper, that beer.
He had his whole life in front of him.
What will it be?
He's being buried.
What do you have for...
You have... nothing. Buy this, though. Always seems to be out of it. Dice. I'll do some dice.
What game would you...
With badge. Knights.
Nice. Let's play.
Alright, let's see if we can come up with a good... Since land on one. I like that.
How's your sister?
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
It was nothing. Just a slight cold. Aye, a man would be calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger stuff.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so, but who knows what the summer will bring, what with the bloody war and everything. I'll be happy if there's anything to
We have to pray to the Lord to shield us from harm.
Aye, but I also heard that if you nail a bat to your front gate, it'll ward off evil just as well.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
No. I'm gonna try and catch one.
Double the score of your last throw.
You'd be better off going to church and praying.
Of course, you're right. But
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
So you say.
That's the way it's bloody well done. Like this. Here.
Finished. Your turn.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well?
Maybe you should have saved
You
it.
got drunk again, didn't you?
No, of course not. I was feeling under the weather in the evening, and the next morning I just couldn't get up.
By the weather.
It's
you mean that old
yours.
ball and chain of yours? If I was under her, I reckon I wouldn't be able to get up either.
Hey, that's enough of that.
You do remember the promise we made, don't you?
It was one mass. I hardly reckon I'll face damnation for that.
You promised that if we can't be together here on Earth, we'd be together after death.
I'm telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us.
If you
at
think
all.
it'll help you.
Why did you marry that old
What
badass
rotten luck!
anyway?
I won't get that
we
one
could have
back.
been together in this life too.
Don't even
All those
start.
guys
We've
said,
been over this
just let him
100
sit there.
times.
You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church.
Blessings to you.
Got that? Or I'll end
Alright, well, let's go to the blacksmith and, God, I wish I could sell my stuff. I got so much stuff. I keep hearing them, but I don't see them. That's a blacksmith.
What do you need, sir?
Repair.
Excellent. It was a pleasure. What would you like?
Show me your...
Really, that's better than that. A lot of good armor options. All right, now we sell.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Thievery. Now we got stuff on the horse. Actually, what did we just buy from him? Okay, from the horse. So much stuff.
What will it be?
I need... I'll have a look at...
Sell.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Never mind. I thought there was something fishy going on.
Quick! Go! Go!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Oh, God, that scared the living hell out of me. Didn't know sprinting on a horse, I'd risk my neck. Chamomile deconcoction. But first, we shall see what we need. And it was that's what we needed, right? Marigold or caramel? Chamomile. Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay. Handfuls of chamomile and boil. Now we take the sage. And we grind. Yep, Henry's chamomile brew.
It's no wonder it turned out bad with such dried up herbs.
Oh, let's head back there.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Quick! Quick!
Oh, they have a thing too.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
I can cast a spell.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. And soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's set up camp over the hill. That's why I'd like to tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, there's no shame in running. It doesn't make you a coward. On the contrary, you're smart enough to realize there's nothing you can do. You can always come back later when you have the advantage and deal a bigger blow to the enemy.
I just want Mlada to be safe.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I realized I'll be of no help to my friends and family if I die for some foolish sense of honor.
You're right. I can't leave Mlada in this alone.
Don't be afraid to see the bigger picture. Even of the things you're worried about right now. Well then, I've tried my best, and I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Mlada are doing.
Alright, well then we'll sit at the tavern.
Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
So what about today? How are you today?
I can't complain. Everything's fine when you have fine spirits. But I'll tell you something. The worst thing of all is war. Killing people is a filthy mess. But answer me this. How is it possible that there are people in this world who still don't understand that? That really beggars belief. God be with you.
You.
What do you need, my...
What's going on around?
Nothing much, fortunately. And thank God and St. John the Baptist we've suffered enough.
Can I spend the night? I'll pay you.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me. Agreed. I hope that'll be...
Thank you.
Where can I spend the night?
There's a room you can use back behind the tavern, next to the chicken.
My God, what's taking so long?
Okay, we'll wait till the next day.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about, got it? I'm sorry.
So, I went to see my brother and talk about the inheritance.
The old man
Alright, we just stand around all day. Then we'll go sleep.
Innkeeper,
How's
have you
your
got
sister?
anything to eat?
Why'd you ask?
I heard she was...
Getting quite tired.
Sit back by the chicken coop. Oh, nice. I didn't realize there was an actual bed. Do some reading.
Oh, so hungry.
Now we'll eat first. Drink that.
I could eat a horse.
Alright, let's go.
Not
Innkeeper,
feeling well, eh?
please.
You got drunk again, didn't you?
Greetings to you.
What would you like this?
What do you have for...
I was glad. To be of help to you, good sir.
You do remember the promise we made?
Alright, how...
Henry!
Ooh.
How is Peter doing?
Henry, it helped. Peter got up in the morning and went straight to work. I can tell he's still fighting something in his head, though. He looks fearfully to the horizon, but hopefully things will get better with time. It won't go away as quickly as it came, but we'll get through it somehow.
Just keep giving him hope.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it, and I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
Farewell.
I was fine paying you, but okay. Okay, now I got a Thunderstone. What does it do? I'll just do the quest thing. Alright guys, that'll be the end of this episode. Next episode we'll return to Thunderstone and continue on with our journey. Until then, as always, I'm Paden Sturtevant. Take care and stay safe.